Hello everyone and welcome into this special Thursday edition of the 5-Star News. I'm Kayla Cumby, your news anchor, and this is our last show before the big spring break. So let's get right into it. And we're going to start off like we always do with our announcement portion of the show. We call it What's Up Heritage. Take it away, guys.
Hello Generals, welcome back to What's Up Heritage, and it's Thursday. This is different. I hope you have a great spring break. Let's get to it. Do you want to know where we get all the news stories from? Visit the school website or follow us on Twitter at HHS Generals. You won't believe some of the stories we have to tell. Another quick reminder that the Heritage High School's musical theater department proudly presents Into the Woods from April 27th through May 1st in the theater. You've seen these stars on the stage in Les Miserables and Mary Poppins and Sister Act. They are amazing. The Heritage Middle School Legion of Jazz and the Heritage High School Jazz Band proudly present the Moonlight Serenade to be held at HHS on Saturday, April 24th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Tickets must be purchased in advance for $10. More information is available on the school website. And now on to our weather forecast. Thursday should be a 98% chance of rain with a high of 70 and low of 56. Friday, 11% chance of rain with a high of 75 and low of 52. Saturday, 62% chance of rain with a high of 73, low of 64. Sunday, 60% chance of rain with a high of 70, a low of 45. Monday, a 12% chance of rain with a high of 67, low of 47. Tuesday, 30% chance of rain with a high of 72, low of 57. Wednesday, 41% chance of rain with a high of 67 and a low of 48. And now on to our next news segment.
To the news now, and our Heritage High School had their annual talent show this whole week, and you probably got to see it. And if you did have that chance, you were probably impressed. I know that I personally like the Elvis impersonator the best. But here is Lindsay Davies and Jamie Harvey with the full recap of the talent show.
If you come down to the river, I bet you're gonna find some people. Well, I mean, I do the talent show almost every year. I always do Elvis because, I just enjoy to do it. But I really think this is just a banger talent show, though, this year. I mean, everybody's so fantastic. We're fantastic every year. And I think we're going to rock and roll. I think we're going to kill it. And I think everybody's going to enjoy it. And thank you very much for my time.
Okay, the talent show was pretty good this year. My favorite act was Elvis and the boy band, so it was pretty good.
Well, the talent show has been great this year. The performers have been amazing, and it's been a great experience. The crowds have been amazing, and I've had a great deal of fun doing this. So it's nice to be back at Heritage for the first time in a few years, and I'm looking forward to this show today, or both shows today, rather.
Yeah, I went and saw the talent show yesterday, and it was pretty good. It was a lot of fun. It was pretty entertaining. They were all really talented. As far as a favorite act, I'm not quite sure. I really enjoyed them all. Like they were all like really good, and Elvis was pretty good also.
Great job to everyone that was involved. It sure was a fun show. Moving on now, and if you haven't made your way to the Media Center, you definitely need to do that today for the Media Center March Madness. This is where folks around here can pick books and then they can advance in brackets. But we have 5-Star News reporters Liam Smart and Cole Price with this full event.
So this year, me and my library assistants decided to make a March Madness bracket based off of some of the books that are on the popular young adults lists. So we decided to pick a total of 16 and then just went through the regular March Madness bracket over the last couple of weeks. Anyone can participate. We have QR codes all over the Media Center and on the front of the Media Center that you can scan and then just vote on the Google form. So far now we're at our last two, so this is our final week, but we would love for you all to participate.
Okay, so over the past few weeks, we've been doing our March Madness book bracket in the library. We chose 16 books, and now we are down to the last two this week. You can vote using our QR codes around the school. My favorite book in this bracket is probably All the Bright Places. However, I think it lost. So my bracket didn't do so well, but yeah.
Looks pretty cool, and we will find out what book takes the championship right after spring break. Speaking of spring break, as we inch closer to spring break, we also inch closer to the end of the 9 weeks. And earlier this week, we got our report cards. And it seemed like every student did pretty well, but let's see how all the students around the Taj did and what they need to work on. Here's Cole and Liam with the report.
Hi, I'm Rat. We got our report cards yesterday, and I'm pretty happy with my report card grades. Even with the hybrid schedules, my grades were really good, and the online classes were pretty easy, in my opinion, because you just have to get through it if you keep up with your work. And I'm pretty happy with all my classes. They're all a lot of fun.
Yeah, so yesterday we got our report cards back, and I saw that Rat got all A's, so did I. So, I mean, that's good. So all the students mostly in this school are getting all A's because we're all so smart. And hopefully the next 9 weeks, me and Rat just do the same thing. And hopefully, we finish off the year right.
So basically, the report cards came out. And, I mean, I made pretty decent grades, but really hoping to do better this semester. I've been going during lunch sometimes, just making sure I know the material. So hopefully I prepared myself for this semester.
Hey, so I got my report card. It's another dub already. Pretty much did incredible in every class, except for there's this one tough one, really struggled with academically. Team sports was really getting me by the back end, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, this lady keeps asking for my name before lunch for some win time, I think. I don't even know. I care less. I never go. She doesn't matter to me because pass every class easily, especially Coach Green's class. Give zero effort, media 100. So that's just what I do. I'm built different.
Time for a commercial break here on the show, but stick around because Jamison and Tate will join us for all the Heritage sports action.
Hey, I'm Brandon Hamilton.
I'm Ellie Jost.
I am Natalie Sims.
And I'm Alexander Bedwell, and this is how you win a game of force. Step one is to get a basketball and a basketball goal.
Step two is to find an opponent that you know you can beat.
Step 3 is to know the rules of the game.
It counts.
No, man, you can't shoot twice.
Step 4, make sure you get the first point. If not, you'll be behind the rest of the game.
Step 5, make sure to smack talk your opponent.
You don't want this work?
Step 6, make sure you have a signature shot so you can get those easy points.
Step 7, never lose your lead.
Step 8, you always have to have that flick in your wrist.
Step 9, make sure you end it off with a trick shot so you can rub it in your opponent's face.
Final step, never.
Ever.
Ever.
Play Coach Green because he will beat you.
Welcome into sports, everyone. I'm Jameson Shook. He's Tate Thomas, and we're going to get started off with baseball.
And I heard our boys are going to have a pretty busy spring break. What are they doing? Who are they playing? Here's Kake and Nori, Cannon Stafford, and Lindsey Rogers for the story.
So yesterday we played Pickens, very good team. They battled hard, got a good jump on them early, scored 4 in the first. They got another one in the second. So we were up 5-0. They battled back and got some runs scored. Ended up being a 6-5 ball game there at the end. J.J. Hunt made 2 good plays, defensive plays in the 7th to help us out, and we were able to pull one out.
Tuesday night, we had sophomore pitcher Zach Barrett on the mound. He pitched really well, threw a lot of strikes, got a lot of outs. Then Jonathan Glover and Caden Snyder came on the mound. They struggled at first, but then they started to pitch good.
So tomorrow we'll have a doubleheader with Pickens County at Pickens. Get to go play on the turf. Real excited about that. Got to continue the way we're hitting the ball hard, and throwing strikes. If we do that, I like our chances.
All right, we play Pickens tomorrow. Got a doubleheader there. Have to come out with a W. Hopefully we can hit the ball good and pitch good, not make any errors. And we got a game on Saturday against East Hamilton, and it's a non-region game, but still hopefully we come out with a W.
Over spring break, we've got some games going on. We play East Hamilton at East Hamilton. Don't know a whole lot about them, but they're normally a pretty good team. So we have to go out there and do what we do, throw strikes, hit the baseball. And then also during spring break, we'll be playing Ridgeland, another region opponent. They're going to be a feisty team. They like to battle a lot, so be ready for that.
On to tennis now. And do you know what they're doing?
No, unfortunately I do not. However, I know that Jacob Hawkins and Tanner Eady know what the boys are doing, and Ryan Heat and Hunter Johnson know what the girls are doing. Take it away, guys.
Yeah, after spring break, first day we come back on Tuesday, we're going to be playing Northwest Whitfield in a pretty big match. It's really going to determine who's going to be 3, 4, or 5 seed, and we really need to win that. If we win that, we will be the 3 seed, and then we'll be playing the 6 seed, which will probably be like Southeast, which is cake. We destroyed them the first time, and we'll destroy them this time. But we got to beat Northwest. If we don't beat Northwest, we could go back as far as 5. And if we're 5, then we would be playing maybe the 4 seed, which would probably be Pickens or someone, and we really struggled, barely beat them 3-2 in a long match. So it really comes down, that's a big match. And, we're coming off an 11-day break, so I'm just hoping that we can, maybe practice a little bit over the break and then come in and beat Northwest at Lakeshore Park. And then if we do that, then Wednesday or Thursday of that week we'll play Ridgeland, and that's pretty much already, a given. We're going to beat Ridgeland. They're not very good. So they'll be the number 7 seed, and so they'll be playing the number 2 seed, which I wish we were going to be 2, but I don't think – I think we'll have 2 losses, so we'll be the 3 seed as long as we beat Northwest on Tuesday, April 6th when we come back.
All right, girls tennis, we've had a couple of rainouts we got to deal with here kind of late in the year, which kind of puts a hurdle in front of us as the coaches to kind of get this thing scheduled before the region tournament, which is the week, 2 weeks after we get back from spring break. So we're going to have to make up the match between Northwest Whitfield and Ridgeland. That's kind of hard because we only got 4 days that week we come back, and we've already got Northwest scheduled on the Tuesday when we get back. So we'll have to fit Ridgeland in there on the Wednesday or Thursday if they've got something open. A lot of teams are dealing with the bad weather, especially with the spring sports, and we've never been in this situation. So we got to get those in quick and then get ready for the region tournament, which is going to be tough. The last 4 years, I think, for the girls, we've gone in there as a number 1 seed, and that's not going to happen this year. We lost to Central Carrollton, so they'll be the number 1 seed, and looks like we're going to head into the tournament as a number 2 seed. And that's kind of where we want to be. We don't drop any lower than that against Northwest or Ridgeland here. So if we can keep that 2 seed and maintain it and then get in the tournament and make some noise, we'll hopefully host a state tournament match when the GHSA state tournament begins the week after the region tournament.
We got some matches canceled this week, and we're going to have to make them up after spring break, but we're excited. We're excited for the region tournament, and right now we're in 2nd seed, and we're just We're really excited and we hope to do good.
On to our NCAA brackets. It's a very controversial topic. Not for me, however, because my Florida State Seminoles
Not
will be
so
playing.
fast, Shookmeister. My Creighton Blue Jays are going to upset Gonzaga to make a run to a national championship.
A man can dream, Tate. Anyways, us here at the 5-Star News have the report.
Okay, the March Madness, the first 2 rounds are in the books. A lot of upsets. I know in the first round, Oral Roberts upset whoever, Ohio upset, I think Virginia. Loyola Chicago upset. They're in the Sweet 16. So it's been a lot of upsets, a lot of busted brackets, a lot of people complaining about how bad their bracket is. But, you know, with all the upsets, that's what you can expect. But with the first 2 rounds in the books, it's a pretty tight race. There's not really anybody with a great bracket. But our leaders are, in first place is Mr. Johnston with 82 points. Coach Lawless, he's in second place, I think, with 78. And then Matthew Fowler's in third, I think, with 76. There's a lot of people with 70 points, 70-something points. So it's going to go down to the wire. And with the upsets and everything, I don't know how it's going to turn out. But anyway, first 2 rounds are complete.
So tell us how you got to the top of the leaderboard and how you feel about it.
Well, to be honest, I came to school after watching so much basketball for the past few days and watching so many upsets. I had really thought that my bracket was done. But it just speaks to how incredibly smart I am and how awful everyone else is at picking basketball teams. You really ought to be ashamed of yourself. I really would be embarrassed if I was putting those brackets in and mine is on top. Man, you guys are sad.
So why'd you do so bad? Why are you so low on the scoreboard?
You know, when I made my bracket, I was very confident, very incorrect as well. But, you know, I just had a weird feeling West Virginia was going to take it all, and I was very wrong. But apparently a bunch of my other picks were very bad too. But, you know, it's lonely at the bottom, and it's a bit emotionally scarring that I lost, but it is what it is.
That'll do it all for this Thursday edition of the 5-Star News. We will have a brand new report for you right after spring break. Anyways, till then, stay classy, Heritage.